And I believe we are on air.
All right, here we go.
So I guess apparently earlier today, I guess I found out my heritage is Chinese, I guess.
And it's really, I'm pretty stunned about this. I mean, I cannot believe that.
I guess some person came on and said, I'm your father, I guess, but I still haven't gotten the DNA test back.
Well, it's pretty clear that it was your father from like at least 40 years ago. And he's a no.
How embarrassing, though, it has to be a Steelers fan. Especially the night your Browns have to play them. I always thought my dad was a Browns fan, but I guess my dad is a Steelers fan. And it was this dude with the Chinese face. But I guess I don't get my looks from him. I guess I get it from my mother.
Well, no, he looks like a cave-faced man, so it's pretty terrible. It's a quite terrible disease to have a cave face in, so I'm glad that you had the good. I'm glad you got your mom's genes, so I'm very proud of that.
God, I wouldn't want to look like this son of a bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways, football season is back, and we got the Patriots and Chiefs later tonight. Honestly, I think the Patriots are going to win this.
Well, no, actually, I'm going to pick the Chiefs this time. There's a reason.
You're going with the upset pick.
No, the Patriots do not have their number one receiver in Edelman.
I mean, they still got, but they got Brandon Cooks though.
Doesn't matter. Brady had more of a connection with Edelman than anything, so I don't know. I know there's the Belichick connection. I understand that, but without Edelman, I don't know. But of course, who knows? I thought the Patriots were going to fall apart without Randy Moss, but I just picked the Chiefs because it's just a safer pick. And Alex Smith, he doesn't lose games, so I'm going to pick Alex Smith on this game.
They may end up, if Alex Smith ends up getting hurt, they may have to put that rookie in.
Oh dear God, Patrick Mahomes.
Yep. Didn't he have like the best stats or something in the preseason?
Yes, and he's also apparently, according to that Chinese man, who claims that he's your father, that's his son too.
Oh yeah, it is. I know, guy.
Yes,
he has all these kids. He must be. He must be like the father who just runs around like having sex with all these women, getting them pregnant.
He must be the Asian version of 50 Cent. It's incredible.
He might be your father too. You never know.
I don't know. That's the thing that's so scary to me. I don't know. I'm 78 years old.
Wasn't he on that show? Wasn't he on one of those talk shows or something, claiming that he had sex with over 1 million women and has like over 1 million kids?
Do you think he's Will Chamberlain, the Asian version? That's incredible.
All
right. So,
hey, but anyway, who else do we got? I know that one game's postponed because of Hurricane Irma coming.
Yeah, so it is what it is.
We all know if it was up to me, though, if I would have to choose out of that game, we all know the Dolphins would have got their asses kicked against the Buccaneers.
Well, actually, I was going to pick the Hurricane.
The Hurricane's going to win?
Yes, because they already canceled the game. So the Hurricane won. It was a triple threat match.
Imagine if WWE brought back the Hurricane. He just comes back and says, "Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through."
Oh, God, they would be suited out of the freaking Oh, that'd be awesome.
I mean, NFL's already gone too political anyways. I don't think they would allow that to happen.
Do I blame on this? Your Asian father.
Yeah, he's the one to blame.
Yes. Okay, so we have nothing to say about this game, really. It's a shame that it's canceled, but I just don't get, like, I mean, I get it.
I would have loved to see how Jay Cutler would have played in a Dolphins uniform, even though we know he's going to throw 1 million picks.
Oh, stop it. Jay Cutler is fine. He had no offensive line, so he was forced to throw those passes, man. Did you watch any Bears games? Because I did.
Well, I know the Bears suck, but I mean, have you seen him throw picks?
Trust me, if he has an O-line to protect him, he'll be fine. I guarantee it. Jay Cutler will throw 30 TDs to 11 INTs. I guarantee it.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right.
All right, so who else do we got next? Trying to see who else is on the schedule.
I wasn't looking it up, sadly. I was so busy making fun of somebody about fried chicken.
I'm going. I know. Well, let's go to my game, the Packers and Seahawks. Obviously, you know I'm going to say the Packers. I'm not going to.
Well, if we were going to do that one, that's like kind of almost a night game. I'm picking the Packers in this game as well. I don't think the Seahawks really have an answer.
Even with Sheldon Richardson, they just can't.
No, after the way the Packers completely humiliated the Seahawks the last time they played, and the Packers didn't even have a good defense.
Close game, though. I guarantee you. We're not going to blow them up 2 years ago.
No, it's not going to be a blowout this time. I think the Packers will win 24.
I think Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers are going to duel it out. But I think the Packers defense will come through in the end and probably like a 24-21 game.
All right. So then we go to the Jets and the Bills.
Oh God, that game. Do we really? It's like which one do you want to pick? Which poison do you pick?
I like the Bills, good sir.
Because the Jets, they're probably going to go 0-16 this year.
No, actually, this is a game this is probably one of their most one of the 2 games that they have a chance of winning. They might win.
Yeah. But I still don't think. I don't think the Jets are going to win this game though.
And this is the only week that the Josh McCown's going to be healthy for the Jets. It's going to be this week or next week, and he's going to get injured. I mean, the dude's like 38 years old.
Who's going to be the Jets quarterback going into this game?
Josh McCown, former Browns quarterback. We'll talk about that game.
He might come out and play like a beast.
I mean, I like Josh McCown. Like, that's the thing. Like, I may make fun of him once in a while. But the guy is actually a decent quarterback. Just the problem is he's going on shitty ass teams. This game, I don't know. I mean, Tyrod Taylor's coming back from a concussion. He's playing this game.
It's going to be. You think it might be one of the lowest scoring games this week? I mean,
it's going to be the lowest score. I don't know.
Hey, they'll have like a safety. It'll be like a 3-2 game or something.
I'm going to be honest, and I am sorry, Bills Mafia. I'm picking the Jets this game. I think it's going to be like 12-6.
The upset.
Yeah, I think the Jets are going to win this game.
No, honestly, I got to disagree with that. I think the Bills will win this game. I think home field advantage is coming into play. And I know the Bills are a shitty team too. I just think the Jets are even more shittier.
The Bills have no wide receivers. Jordan Matthews, is he even ready for week 1?
Didn't they end up getting rid of Sammy Watkins to the – who was it?
Yeah, for Jordan Matthews, and he got injured like a week later.
Yeah.
No, I'm picking the Jets this one. I just think they're more solidified than the Bills right now because I don't know what the fuck is going on with the Bills right now.
So who we got next? We got the Falcons and the Bears.
No. The Eagles and the Redskins.
Those are Redskins this one?
Yeah. What? No, I'm not picking the Redskins on this game. I'm picking the Eagles.
Yeah, of course. I'm going with Eagles too.
The Redskins have no wide receiver. Well, they have Terrell Pryor, who I like. And Kirk Cousins.
Terrell Pryor should have stayed with the Browns, in my opinion.
But the thing is, the Redskins lost too much this offseason. They lost. Didn't they lose Pierre Garçon and Deshaun Jackson?
Yeah, they did.
They really have no one to throw it to. Terrell Pryor, like I saw him. I was a Browns fan. He is.
So some guy troll. I think it's that guy who claims he's my father says, I want no kids, keep saying fuck in the comment section.
Man, dude, your dad really wants us not to swear, so I guess we should not swear. Anyways, fuck it. I'm actually picking I'm picking the Eagles this game. I think it's gonna be like 28-13. What do you think?
Yeah, the Eagles. I think the Eagles will win this. I think it's going to be that NFC East rivalry type of game. They'll be back and forth. They play each other tough. I think the Eagles will probably win this. Probably like a score of like 31 to 28 or 24.
Yep. And then we got Raiders versus Titans.
Ooh. I don't know. The Titans are pretty good this year, but the Raiders, I think they're going to be. I think they're going to be even better this year.
I want the Titans to win based on I drafted DeMarco Murray in my fantasy football team.
I believe I drafted Marcus Mariota in one of mine. So
there we go.
Well, honestly, I just want Marcus Mariota to put up some great stats. I mean, I think the Raiders are going to win this. I just think the Raiders are the better team. And there's no offense to any Titans fans. I just think the Raiders are going to win this game.
Well, weren't the Titans almost playoffs until Mariota got injured?
Yeah. They actually could have made the playoffs, though, because they beat the Texans the last game of the season. If the Bengals would have made that field goal and not missed, that game would have been up for the AFC South title.
You want to hear something funny, though? My fiance actually drafted a fantasy team, the Titans defense. I'm like, nope. I clicked. I actually had to click that off and get her new. She's just new into this, so I had to pick her new team.
Yeah.
For defense. But no, I think the Raiders are going to win this. I mean, I'm a little concerned. How is Derek Carr going to perform? Like, remember he was injured week 15.
So yeah, that's what I'm questioning too. So, do we necessarily get to call them the Las Vegas Raiders since they're going to move in a couple years?
No, not until it officially happens. You never know. There might be something that changed.
No, I don't think they're changing. I think they're officially going to move. They already did and everything, but I'm
not going to call them the Vegas Raiders, so they're the Vegas Raiders.
I'm going to call them. I mean, for now, we call them the Oakland Raiders, but I think the Raiders will win this game. It's going to be a good game. I think Derek Carr and Marcus Mariota are two bright future quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah, but I don't know. I question the Titans defense, but
yeah, that is the one thing that's questioned.
So we got the Jaguars, the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Texans, and I'm going to do something of a stunner. I'm picking the Jaguars on this game.
So you think Blake Bortles is going to go out there and have a good game?
No. I think they're going to win like 3-0.
So you don't think that Tom Savage for the Texans is going to do anything?
He was awful when he started. Do you remember that?
I think this is going to be the attitude adjustment for the Texans. But I think the Texans will win this game. It'll be a sloppy type of game. It might be like a 10-6 type of game, I think. But I think it'll be an attitude adjustment to start Deshaun Watson like the second week or something.
Wait a minute. Speaking of that, do the Jacksonville Jaguars even – well, Doug Marrone really knows how to utilize the best of his players, though. And that's kind of a thing that I really respect about him. And it was the only reason why I'm going to pick them to win this game. And this is a winnable game for them. Do I think the Jaguars will do good? No. Hell no.
That might be one of their only wins this season. They might have probably 2 or 3 more wins after that.
No, they're rebuilding, and it's pretty blatantly obvious. No, I mean...
It's what everyone in the comment section saying, fuck.
Yes, everybody say that from now on.
I guess the word of the day is fuck.
Yes, if everyone says F-U-C-K, I will answer every one of your questions.
F-U-C-K?
Yeah.
That's what you got to say. But back to this. Yeah, I just think the Texans are going to win this game. I mean, even though I know you want the Jaguars to pull the upset, I just don't think the Jaguars are capable to pull the upset out.
I am stunned that Marrone did not pull the trigger and made Chad Henne the starter. Because I seen him do it to EJ Manuel. I seen him do this before. Like Doug Marrone, I saw him. I'm a Bills and Browns fan, so I watched him coach the Buffalo Bills, and he always latches on to a veteran quarterback. So it stunned me that he did not go all in with Chad Henne. But we'll see what goes on. So we got the Cardinals and the Lions.
Actually, I did pick the Cardinals with the upset in this in Stephen Rose's Pick'em tournament.
I picked the Cardinals. Like, I think their defense is solid, and I think Carson Palmer is finally going to have a bounce back here.
You think that contract that Matthew Stafford got, you think it might get to his head a little bit?
No. But the problem is it's going to hurt the other team because they need to get more receivers. I mean, Golden Tate's a great receiver, and I don't know. The others are not really all the way proven yet. I mean, they did get the second receiver from the Bengals last year, didn't they?
The troll, I guess the troll was asking you a question, but he didn't really pronounce the F-U-C-K. He says, how can I save money on my car insurance? Were you retarded?
How can you save on car insurance? By going to Geico.
Yeah, he doesn't know. That's what, he's just too stupid.
Okay, so then we got the Steelers and the Browns, and we obviously know who I'm going to pick, so we'll just let you go with this one.
Part of me wants to see the Browns beat the Steelers in this game, but guys are a young team come to play. And also you got a rookie quarterback in Deshaun Kaiser going out there playing. I just think the Steelers are going to win this. I don't think they're going to win it. They might win probably by like 10 points or something, I think.
Okay, so here's my story. There I was back in 1942. No, I'm just kidding. No, for real. Like, for the Browns and the Steelers, it's hard to say. If it was Brock Osweiler and Myles Garrett was healthy, I probably would pick the Browns. But now that we have Deshaun Kaiser, rookie quarterback, the defense isn't all there. The Steelers are just getting older, and there's already a lot of tension in the Steelers locker room. I'm still going to pick the Browns because there is some. Yeah, because they don't have a running back. Like, I do not believe that a running back who holds all of training camp and all of every preseason game. Do you think he's going to contribute? No. Hell no. No.
You think the defense by Greg Williams is going to come into play?
Yes.
And
this is going to be a very...
I know the Browns always love to play the Steelers tough for some odd reason.
They do, because they hate them. And I love that.
I mean, we'll just have to wait and see how this game comes to play.
The Browns and the Steelers are the equivalent of the Packers and the Bears. They just hate each other. And I love it. It's awesome. Mm-hmm. All right. So we got the Falcons and the Bears.
Oh, boy.
Falcons. End of story. I'm not saying anything.
You don't even have to say it. Don't even have to explain why the Falcons are going to win. The Falcons are just going to win.
Yes. We got the Ravens and the Bengals, which is going to be a good game.
Oh, yeah. I know they love to play each other tough, too.
I'm picking the Bengals this game. Joe Flacco missed all his stuff. And did they really have any wide receivers this year?
Didn't he have that Mike Wallace?
Do they have Torrey Smith? Where the hell does Torrey Smith play for?
He used to play for the 49ers.
Yeah, but he's gone now.
So they basically get brought in a bunch of washed up receivers.
Well, it's not his fault that Kaepernick sucked. No, he's on the Eagles. Okay. Well, I picked the Bengals in this game. I think A.J. Green is going to be too much.
Coming into play, and I just think the Bengals they got receivers, and the Ravens don't. So I think the Bengals are going to win this.
And then the loser game of the week, in our opinion, well, in my opinion, the Colts and the Rams.
The Colts and the Rams.
A number one pick versus a quarterback with the exact same type of attributes who was undrafted. Scott Tolzien versus Jared Goff. Who do you pick?
Honestly, I'd have to say probably Jared Goff because I don't think the Colts' offensive line is good enough.
Actually, I'm going to pick the Colts on this game. The Rams are awful in every way. You think the Colts O-liners is bad? Wait till you see the Rams O-line. It's awful. I'm picking the Colts all the way. I think Tolzien will probably I think Tolzien will throw for like 250 yards and 2 TDs. Plus, remember, the Colts have better running backs too.
Yeah.
Because I know what they're doing with Jared Goff. They're just going to make Todd Gurley run every single thing. Yeah, and then eventually they have to pass. And Goff was so incredibly awful in his rookie season. I'm supposed to believe that he's going to get better this year? No, I can't. No, there are like basic fundamentals that I have seen that this guy just doesn't have it.
Yeah.
He does not have it. Okay. Anyways, Panthers with 49ers. Lol. Obviously Panthers. What about you?
Yeah, obviously Panthers. Even though I know 49er fans are going to be pissed off about it, I just don't think they're there yet.
I actually, if Derek Anderson was starting for the Panthers, I would still pick the Panthers over the 49ers.
Yeah, because the Panthers are just a better overall team, I think.
I mean, they sucked last year, but I think
like
that
in
was
a couple of years, maybe the 49ers will get there. I just don't trust the 49ers with Brian Hoyer as their quarterback.
actually Brian Hoyer's pretty solid. Just the problem is they don't. I don't know anybody on the roster. It's so weird. Like I know some of the receivers, and I know some of the players, but it's kind of like it's such a mediocre team.
Before we go on with our next pick, we got a special guest coming in. He's a Dolphins fan. From the I guess he's from the TTC. His name's D1 Chosen.
I think I didn't pick against the Dolphins.
Honestly, we really couldn't pick that game because they're not playing.
I know, right?
I think the Dolphins will. To be honest, I mean that's just my opinion.
But that's awesome though that the Dolphins get a week 1 bye because Cutler gets more time to really improve with the team.
It's more time to study the playbook.
Yeah, that kind of works out.
Imagine that happens. The Dolphins end up being this beast-ass team in the next week. And Jay Cutler just goes out there playing throwing 4 touchdowns and over 300 yards.
And the Dolphins O-line isn't too bad. So yeah, as long as Cutler learns how to after 4 or 5 seconds, throw the freaking ball, he'll be fine. I always liked Jay Cutler. I was a big fan of him. During Vanderbilt, I was a big fan of him during the Broncos. I was mad that he replaced Jake.
He wanted the Browns to sign him.
I did. Oh my God! Do you remember me bitching you about that? Oh my gosh!
Yeah, you're like, I want the Browns to sign Jay Cutler, and I was like,
no, I wanted the Bills to sign Jay Cutler. That was a dream.
The Bills to sign Jay Cutler.
Yes, that was a dream for me. Didn't happen though.
I guess the Browns just got to settle for the rookie quarterback. Who knows? This kid might be good, or he might just go out there and lay an egg.
I don't think he's going to lay an egg. I think he's going to have.
He'll play average.
I think he's going to probably have 22 TDs and probably 18 INTs.
Yeah, he'll throw 1 touchdown and 1 interception, maybe.
Yeah, and that I'm willing to deal with that. Whatever, it's his rookie season. Peyton Manning had a bad year too, his rookie year. But here's my only issue with the Browns. Why did you even consider Brock Osweiler being the starting quarterback in the first place? You know?
Yeah, Osweiler is now back with the Broncos, though.
I know. Don't get me started on that one. Oh, God. I was all like, for real, like, this dude is making almost $18 million a year. And he's a backup quarterback for the Broncos. Because remember, Browns are still on the hook for that $16 million.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So, is there any other games we have this week? Or
Yeah, we do. I was waiting for your other friend to talk.
is he? I don't know if he's coming in. I think I told him I sent it on him the link on Twitter. So if he's got to get the link, but
So we got the Giants and the Cowboys.
Cowboys and Giants. I don't know. I just don't think the Cowboys. I don't think the Giants are going to be able to repeat what they did last year and beat them week 1. I mean, it seems like every year they always play each other week 1. I mean, it's the hardest thing.
I disagree.
You think the Giants are going to beat the Cowboys?
Yes. Now I will explain why. Brandon Marshall.
Is Zeke playing?
No, Brandon Marshall factor. No, Zeke. Is he playing? I don't know.
But
no, Brandon Marshall. Remember, Manning now, for the first time in like forever, he has tons of options of great wide receivers. And he is going to, like, if I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, I'm not saying anything about Colin Kaepernick about anything like that. If Eli Manning had the wide receiver potential that San Francisco did, Manning would have won 5 Super Bowl rings easily. But, like, no, I'm not even lying. Like, seriously, you had Brandon Lloyd, you had Randy Moss, you had C.B. Johnson, you had every good wide receiver, and you couldn't do anything with it. What the fuck?
Right.
That is so infuriating. And people are so like, well, he deserves a second chance. Dude, he had every like tool to succeed in the NFL. And he blew it. He barely got by. It was actually Jim Harbaugh's coaching scheme that got him by. My God, I just wish people could figure that out.
Right. And I just
remember also he had Torrey Smith. He also had Antoine Bolden. And all of this was not enough to make him succeed in the NFL. That's incredible, is it not?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we'll have to wait and see. I just think the Cowboys, though, named themselves after last year's loss to them. I mean, they did technically get swept by them. They kind of want to get revenge from that too.
I don't know. There's a part of me that thinks the Giants with a bigger, better receiving core with Eli Manning, I think the Giants are going to win this game. What?
Like the Giants' defense is better.
Giants' defense is fine. Just the thing is, I think Dak Prescott is going to have a sophomore slump. I don't know. There's just something I feel about this. Something doesn't feel right about the Cowboys this year, and I think this is the year to prove it.
It's going to be the huge test without Zeke, too. See how he does without Zeke. He's going to have to be thrown. I mean, he does still.
Right? Yeah, I'm just saying I picked the Giants this game.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, looks like we'll have to see. That's the Sunday night football game, and then we got who else is next? We got the
Saints and the Vikings.
This is going to be Adrian Peterson's homecoming, I think.
Yeah,
it's going to be his first. How ironic he goes to the Saints. He's going to be playing in Minnesota.
What's sad about this? I actually picked the Vikings to win this game.
Yeah, I think Adrian Peterson's going to look like shit in this game.
Like we saw preseason, we saw.
He's not going to be the Viking.
I saw nothing in Peterson. Did you during the preseason?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't see anything in him.
I think the Vikings gonna. I'm not gonna say they're gonna like blow them out, but I think the Vikings are gonna win this game.
Yeah, that's a possibility. I think. I don't know. I just think maybe the Saints may come up and show up though, but I think the Vikings may find a way to win. And that hurts me to say that too because I don't like to pick my arch rival, but with the Saints, it's just like it's going to be a back and forth type of game. And if Adrian Peterson on through Brees the whole game, he may screw up.
Then we have the Chargers and the Broncos, and
that's going to be in Denver.
Yes, I'm actually ironically picking the Chargers for this game.
I think the Chargers are going to come out victorious in this game.
I don't believe in Trevor Seaman, or whatever the hell his name is.
Simeon.
Simeon.
Well, they could always put out Brock Osweiler.
Then they're going to lose for sure.
Got a lot of football guys that want to come in. I'll send them the link. As long as it's not those.
If a lot of football guys want to come and bring it on.
What's that?
See me, bring him on. The thing, like, whatever, we'll take him. The thing is with Simeon, like, I don't like this guy. I mean, seriously, the guy is he is Kyle Orton 2.0 with less talent. You know what he reminds me of? Brooks Bollinger. Remember him? You remember Brooks Bollinger? That's what he is. He was he was a Wisconsin quarterback. And he was the most mediocre quarterback I've ever seen. That's exactly what Trevor Siemian is.
Trevor Siemian. I don't know. I just think the Broncos are going to win this. I think they got the better defense than the Chargers.
They lost a lot in defense this year, though. Remember, they cut T.J. Ward for no reason, which is really upsetting. I don't know. I just think like, yeah, that's just my opinion on this game.
So those are all the picks. Now we just wait for all the football fans to come in and start talking about their team. I sent them the links, so we'll see how we got like 3 people that wanted to join in the hangout.
Bring it.
I'm actually kind of curious though. Where's the Asian guy at? I'm surprised he doesn't want to come in and say why he's my fault.
Well, he's so busy like paying for your college fund.
Too busy jacking off somewhere.
No, I think he's like absolutely literally working hard in a Nike sweatshop to pay for your college fund.
Hey, if he does that, I mean, that's good for him.
If he wants to be a stereotype, I'll do a stereotype joke.
What's that?
If he wants to be a stereotype, I'll be a stereotypical joke.
Yeah, pretty much. But anyways, though, what was I going to say? Football season's back. You think Tom Brady's – honestly, do you think Tom Brady's going to win the 6th Super Bowl this year?
No.
Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl this year?
Falcons. I think the Falcons will.
The Falcons are going to redeem themselves.
Yes.
So who do you think the Falcons will beat?
Although I would not rule out the Packers.
Falcons or Packers. So you think – all right, so if the Falcons are the winners, who do you think they'll beat in the Super Bowl?
I would not – I hate to say this. No, I'm not going to say it. I guess the Chiefs.
Chiefs in the Super Bowl?
Chiefs could do it, like especially now that Alex Smith knows that his job's on the line.
There's a possibility.
I wouldn't rule out the Steelers, but I don't know. There's just something about the Steelers team this year that this feels off.
If the Steelers did end up going to the Super Bowl, though, it's the Falcons. You think the Falcons, with their receivers, you think they would have demolished them?
Oh my God, the Falcons would kill them.
They better not blow another 25-point lead then.
No. Well, they don't have Mike Shanahan anymore.
Oh yeah, Mike Shanahan was the one who laid the egg.
Which is why I think the 49ers will go like 3-13.
You think the Falcons will go 3-13?
It depends on health, but the roster alone, yeah, why not? Although I would not rule out the Cardinals.
But what do you think about your Browns, though? You think they're? I mean, I know everybody's going to say, "Oh, the Browns are never going to be good again." You think the Browns in a couple
rebuilding,
years?
They're a year away. I would say.
No, I don't think. I think they're maybe a couple years away.
I'd say 7-9, 9-7.
Possibly. This is going to be the year they at least improve, though.
Yeah, no.
Last year they had nobody. Basically, they got rid of everyone.
Oh, the Joe
Hayden pretty much had to
Hayden,
start from scratch.
the Joe Hayden release was shocking.
Yeah.
Like, and that kind of proved to me that they're not in a win now mode. Unless they saw something. Unless they saw something. What?
That Sammy Coates from the Steelers. What do you think about that pickup for him?
Well, they didn't risk too much, so it's okay.
I'm looking at their draft picks for next year. They pretty much are loaded with draft picks.
Yeah, I think this is going to be like a 6-10, 7-9, 9-7 year, like or 8-8. If
the Browns ever win the Super Bowl, nobody better question your loyalty to the Browns.
Dude, I've been a fan of them for so long.
No, people would be questioning your loyalty when the Browns do win the Super Bowl. It's like, are you really a Browns fan, or did you just jump on the bandwagon?
No. Trust me. Like I went on other shows back in the day to help out other to like be with other people.
Apparently, if you saw El Presador's video today, I guess El Presador lifted the curse.
All right. Do you remember El Presador's videos of Mike Patton? Those were legendary.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh!
If the Browns would hire, imagine if the Browns would hire El Presador as their head coach. Imagine how that would be.
I think you would go 15-1 in the Super Bowl.
If El Presador was the head coach.
Dude, seriously, the dude every night would drive in his car and cuss on Mike Patton. It was hilarious.
Oh, that was the good old days.
He's still doing it. He probably will still do it now, but he believes in Hugh Jackson for some reason. So for some unbeknownst reason, he hated Mike Patton with a passion. And actually, I do not blame him. Okay, I'm going to explain to you about the Browns situation during those years. Something went wrong. The first year, they went 7-9. Right? They went 7-9 with Brian Hoyer. The thing is, they wanted to see what they had the new rookie quarterback in Johnny Manziel. And trust me, I liked Manziel. There was no reason. This is how Browns ruins quarterbacks. They did the same thing with Derek Anderson and Brady Quinn. I know Derek Anderson had a concussion, but he recovered. He's willing to take back his starting role back, but they went with Brady Quinn the next year, right?
Yeah.
You were starting in quarterback before he was even ready. It reminded me a lot of how John Fox treated Jimmy Clausen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Brady Quinn was not ready for the NFL. Clearly, Manziel should have sat on the bench. I understand he has a lot of popularity, but the dude should have kept his mouth shut, and he should have earned his time in the NFL. Like, you're trying to tell me that,
Should have stopped partying all the time too.
yeah, there was a lot of things that could have been done, and you knew he had these much right. Are they not trying to think for a second that Manziel wouldn't have fell to the second round?
Yeah, it's
Or
a
the third round?
I think he could have, yeah.
But they traded up to grab him.
They could have just waited. Because I don't think no one was going to take him.
No, kind of like the Bears with Mitchell Trubisky. Did you really have to ship one spot to San Francisco to take Mitchell Trubisky? The 49ers had no intention of taking.
I don't think the Browns fans should be too upset, though. They got Kaiser in the second round because at least they didn't get him in the first.
If the Browns had the option, they probably would have.
If they had that old Browns mentality, they would have.
Oh yeah.
But Sashi Brown is their GM, though. He's a lot more smarter than people think.
Sashi Brown is awesome. Here's my problem, though, with the Browns right now. You award the kid the starting quarterback job, right? He's number one. He's not the captain, but he's the number one quarterback of the team. You do this the day after he completes 33% of his passes. I am like, are you fucking serious?
My whole thing is, though, when the Browns do play the Packers, if the Browns do find a miracle to find a way to beat Green Bay, my eyeballs will pop out of my head. Like that, and you guys will probably have Myles Garrett back by then.
Well, he's probably going to be out 4 weeks.
So he's going to be out. He's going to come back probably till week 5 then, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a blessing in disguise, though, because then all the pressure is on him in week 1, and then he's going to be, because he was saying all that stuff. He's going to say, oh, Big Ben's just another guy and stuff like that. Disguise for him. But now you can see the Browns. See the rest of the Browns.
The second Big Ben retires, though, I'm going to be honest. The second Big Ben retires, the Steelers are done for a long time.
Who's on the horizon then for the Browns? I mean, who's on the horizon in the AFC? I mean, AFC North.
Probably the Ravens. Yeah. No, the Bengals should have been on the rise already. No, they need to fire Marvin Lewis. If Marvin Lewis does not lead one playoff win this year, Marvin Lewis should be fired immediately.
The Browns will be in contention for AFC North in 3 years.
No, the Bengals, this is their year. This is their year. I thought last
year. The Bengals' year, but I'm saying,
yeah.
Who do you think's on the horizon then? The Ravens?
No, I just want to see improvement over one win for the Browns. But no, for the Bengals, this is their year. This is the year for them to step up. Are they going to do it? Probably not. Because Marvin Lewis
in the AFC North, and they'll fucking lose the first game.
Because Marvin Lewis is a fucking idiot. Let's be honest.
If the Bengals were smart, they would fire him after the season.
But they're not, because the owner of the Bengals is cheap as crap. And why am I censoring myself than uncensored? I don't know. But yeah, no, the Bengals coach is awful. Marvin Lewis has no idea what he's doing. And then not only that, 2 years ago, I gave him a pass on that, but the dude did nothing about it. Not only that, so you're gonna go back with the same coach, pretty much the same roster. For some unbeknownst reason, you let go of your second wide receiver for Andy Dalton, which is why you guys went 6. Which is why those guys went 6-10. I couldn't even believe that. What was his name? Terrence Williams?
Yeah.
No, Marvin Jones, wasn't it? Marvin Jones. Terrence Williams is
Marvin Jones went to the Lions.
Yeah, to Detroit. So You let go of Marvin Jones.
They had Mohamed Sanu too, and then he ended up going to the Falcons.
I really can't get over that. Like, you had such a great wide receiver core, and you let them go. You just let them sign with anyone else. No, if you were a good coach and you had a good GM, you locked those people up.
Remember that? Was it a couple years ago? They had the Steelers on the ropes in the playoff game. Had a chance to beat them and fucking caused a flag that fucking ended up making them hit the game-winning field goal.
Now, remember, they used the backup quarterback. They used A.J. McCarron.
Yeah, but they had him on the ropes, so.
Which begs the question. I was literally wondering why the Browns just didn't use a second-round pick to trade for A.J. McCarron.
They never did, though, so that was smart for them.
A.J. McCarron's fine. He's a good quarterback.
Yeah, but I guess they figure maybe it's best to just draft a quarterback and develop him.
But you know the Browns are going to rush it. Gee, look what they're doing now. They rush him to start before he was ready to start. You gave a guy a starting job who completed 33% of his passes. And he had an interception.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm expected to believe in this? You got to be out of your effing mind. Seriously, no. I would have taken, like, you spent $16 million in Osweiler. You're stuck with that salary anyways, whether you cut him or keep him. Why couldn't you at least make him a backup?
Well, looks like I said before, though, we're going to find out on Sunday if he's going to be this quarterback, if he's going to be the quarterback for the future for the Browns, or are they going to have to draft another quarterback? A lot of people think the Browns may end up going after Lamar Jackson in the draft next year.
Okay, who did I pick for that pick between the Browns and the Steelers?
You said the Browns were going to win.
I hope I'm right. Oh, God. All right. So, there we go.
But those are the picks, and I guess those guys couldn't find a way to come in.
They could have always
sent them the link, but they're not. I guess they're not finding. I don't know if the links they're not being able to come in through the link. But there's always next time, I guess. Well, we'll always do another hangout pretty soon. I mean,
yeah, we'll do another one next week. So everybody, please stay tuned.
We'll do a review on all the games probably and see what teams need to do to improve on and what teams do.
Yeah, next week we'll do a full review of the teams and then the preview for the next week. So we'll do that.
I'll tell you what which week is the Packers play the Browns? That's going to be a brutal week between me and you in this hangout. We're going to be like going at it. It's like, yeah, the Packers. I'm going to be like, yeah, Aaron Rodgers is going to throw 6 touchdowns on you guys. And then you're going to be like, no, Greg Williams is going to come out and go after Aaron Rodgers.
Greg Williams is pretty brutal as a defensive coordinator, bro.
You know, a lot of people were saying that a lot of Giants fans were saying that they thought Greg Williams had a bounty on Odell Beckham Jr.
Why?
I don't know if they said that he had a bounty on him, but they said that hit on him was dirty.
It wasn't. That was a normal tackle. End of story.
People need to start. I mean, football is football. I mean, if they hit him dirty, is what it is. They need to stop being a pussy league and let them hit them dirty.
You know what? If someone has a problem with my opinion, no, that wasn't a dirty hit. Prove me wrong. All right, bro. I gotta go.
All right, so that's the show, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.